wanted to throw in a little something different,
DJ Batty B back at it.
Yep, yep. DJ Batty B. Boy, I had that car jumping. Don't lie.
You didn't
Don't
tell the
lie.
girls how you was a whole hype man MC
Babe,
in
I was
Houston.
DJ and MC in Houston, baby. Had that car jumping. H-Town down. I had to rep.
We were lit.
Listen, that was the best DJ set of that car ride that entire weekend. You can't say.
I mean, the MC definitely made it.
The MC was MCing.
Was MCing.
Because, the MC
That's
is
what
just.
we're missing from the clubs these days. That's why the girls don't dance no more. We get a good little mix maybe, but we need a hype man. What happened to the hype man? Instead of the DJ just cutting into the words, we need an actual MC.
Period. DJ, you know what? I need somebody to let me MC their set next time.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I would be a great MC. Just from that car ride alone, my voice would be shot, but
yeah.
It
Tell
would be
your friend.
incredible.
You know your friend wants to get married. Tell her you need to be MC for her reception.
I'm dead. Bet. I'm gonna let her know. Anyways, hey y'all, it's the Untitled Africans pod. You know who I am. You know who she is. Let's go ahead and get into this show. How you been, girl? How your week been?
I've been good. My week's been chill. I was recovering from everything, I think, this week.
What's
Yeah.
everything?
Everything, birthday, Houston,
Oh, still?
grad school prep.
Oh,
Just the past, I would feel
the
like this is the first time I've recovered.
the
Just,
cacophony of
and I'm,
things.
yeah, recovering from being in Atlanta.
All
I think
right,
is the best way to summarize it. My
bitch is
body,
living
she
it.
always fights for her life. Usually it's my intestines fighting for her life, or maybe my liver. This time was more so my nasal passages,
Your throat.
respiratory system.
Damn, she was no. There's been something going around. Everybody done caught it, babes.
Oh, that's disgusting.
I know,
I hate that.
but we bounced back. We recover. I'm glad you're doing better though.
Thank you. How about you? How have you been?
I've been good. I'm still dog sitting slash house sitting.
That's
Um,
crazy.
I've been, yeah. It's been a lot of fun. It's been a blast. I've been really enjoying it. It's kind of a little toe dip into like living on my own a little bit. So
Oh
kind of enjoying it.
yeah.
I'm
Purr. I
kind of
love
living
that
like
for
like
you.
what's it called? A life of the lap of luxury or something. I'm
Yeah.
enjoying it. I'm cooking
Yeah.
for myself every night. Not every night, but every other night. Um,
That's
you
part of
know,
it.
I totally understand now why my mom used to be so pissed when she would come home from work and like it was dishes in the sink and you'd be like, and ain't nobody else gonna do them but you, and you're the one that made the mess.
Mm.
I feel her pain now. I understand,
Yeah, I
but
can
I've just been,
imagine.
chilling, doing that. Um, yeah, just really enjoying my time to myself.
I love that for you. Get a
I
little sneak
know,
preview into your future.
I know. We celebrated your birthday brunch. That was a blast. Like I look brunch at like 2:30 in the afternoon, and the DJ was bumping, so it was a good
The
time.
DJ, hey,
But
he knows
other
what
than
he's doing.
that, I have just been inside like a hermit crab. When I tell you, I crawl up in this couch, this big old couch, and just throw a blanket on, cuddle with the dogs a little bit, and just pass the fuck out. I
But be
like,
careful because this is the last week of warmth that we're having. This
yeah,
past week that's the end of it.
I'm
The
really
cold weather
it.
is coming in.
Yeah, the way it's looking outside today is giving very much like y'all not finna have no type of warmth anytime soon, babe. So,
Right. Say goodbye to the sun.
I'm upset, but it's okay. That means I get to pull out my hoodies. I'm already, I'm cuddled up right now, so babe, say less.
It's nothing to
But
you.
yeah. But anyway, girl, let's go ahead and get into what is going on the timeline because the girls are being foolish and trifling on the timeline today. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, Darius motherfucking want to put his hands on America's sweetheart Jackson. I don't know if that's his actual last name. Um, If you haven't heard or if you haven't seen already, Keke Palmer recently filed a restraining order for sole custody of her 8 month old with Darius, because she claims that this man entered her home without her permission, um, put his hands on her, proceeded to, when she attempted to call the police, steal her phone, throw her over a couch,
I think she
and
was on the couch, and it seemed like he was trying to grab it from her based off the pictures that were in the case. And like basically, like Keke, this man is like 6'5" or something like that.
yeah.
So she's trying to hold on to her phone, and he is over on the couch, like pulling her as he tries to get the phone or something like that. It's what it looks like. It's not.
Um,
It's not a good look.
and it's unfortunate that this is the case, that this is happening to her, because this could not happen to a no woman deserves this, but especially Keke Palmer, because I feel like she puts nothing but love and light and happiness into the world, and she should just
I
receive it back.
swear. It's because
And
people be. You want to take that?
shut up, no, it's fine.
I love the 1950s ringtone.
I know, don't mind me, yo. Anyway, you're
But
saying,
it's because she is that love and light, and I swear people like the predators can like see that in somebody, and they know exactly who to go after. And he's just like, yeah, I'm just a humble fitness instructor, dude. Like, she's like, ooh, I can take care of you, I can fix you, and he's like, oh, great, this is perfect. She's the perfect victim. She thinks she's helping me out. Meanwhile, she doesn't know that I'm gonna be attacking her and trying to put her down and physically assaulting her. It's perfect. Like,
it's fucking wild to me that like men really just come off and play off like this good, perfect guy. It's like it really is the Dr. Jekyll and Hyde. Like, it's like, are all men capable of this? Because even the best men you could possibly think of, you hear the worst shit about. But then you're just like, honestly, why? I'm not surprised no more.
and then just Keke, all of this is being shared through the like restraining order and
Yeah,
sole custody filing, but she has said not.
not one word. Pimp. She said, I'm gonna let this court filing speak for itself. I'm gonna
Yeah,
let these
and it
images
did,
speak for themselves.
and it
But
did.
you know who is gonna speak for me? My mama.
My
And
mama,
her mama went off, especially on Darius's brother. What's his name? Rashad or
Sharonis, I think.
Sharonis? Sharonis?
Sharonis, something like that. It
Girl,
don't matter.
she called him a
Dro,
fuck
do
boy.
better.
She called him a fuck boy. She said he ain't shit. She said he's also an abuser, because he was like, also, I think he like went on
She
Twitter
said
and
that
like
he told her when she came to him about this issue. He was like, "Oh yeah,
a
you
year
gonna grow out
ago.
of it. I used to do this when I was younger."
A year ago, Kiki's mom went to Darius's brother Sharonis to tell him about his brother, and he was just like, "Yeah, it just." I'm like, "What do you
It's just
mean,
part of growing
yeah?"
up. Just abusing women is just part of growing up. We do this in our family. It's normal. He'll grow up and he'll get better.
Mm-mm.
Stop.
Mm-mm.
Always stop.
What we're not going to do in this day and age is allow men and this behavior to proceed. Men, y'all need to hold each other motherfucking accountable. When y'all hear y'all besties, your cousins, whatever, talking this type of mess, y'all need
Brothers,
to be like, oh, hell the fuck no. Nigga
check
is out of
them.
his fucking mind.
Check them. Like
Because what do you
if you
mean?
won't, nobody else will.
That
It
should,
needs to be
no.
the people closest to them because Darius can just be like, oh, Twitter is always mad at me. Oh, the internet's always mad at me. I'm always like that, the bad guy. But if his own brother goes to him and say, you messed up. These are all the things wrong with you. You need to get counseling. You have to be held responsible. That's going to hit
Yes.
different. Don't think, oh, that's my brother. That's my blood. So I'm just going to let him get away with
Mm-mm.
abuse. Like,
Ain't
that's
no way,
crazy.
boy.
And I also saw something about, like, Darius, like, Keke Palmer did a bikini photo shoot for him, and this man got mad apparently in the statement, and so he started driving erratically and stuff, and she was scared for her. I was like,
Oh, he was mentally ill, babes. He's mentally ill. It's mental illness, love. Like,
it's
and that's
different.
no excuse for what he did, but that's just
No,
fucked up.
no, mental illness is never an excuse. It
It's
just gives you
like,
reason as to why.
I just hope. I pray for her and her child's safety. I hope that they're in a safe space at this time. I hope that he gets the help he needs and stays away from her. And I just hope she just comes out of this like 10 times better. I know this is definitely going to be an experience that's like going to change her. Um, and I just hope it does for the better, if that even is possible, if that even
Right.
is something that like can happen.
And I don't know if I've shared this before, but the most dangerous time in a woman's life is within 2 years of a breakup. So Keke babes, if you don't have bodyguards now, I don't know what that man is capable of. I'm not wishing anything wrong, wishing any harm into your life, but babes, please be safe. Keep
You
yourself
know,
safe.
I've never seen Kiki in with like security guards ever. Like if I see her like out in public, or
She's
not
always
like
a
personally, but
sexual.
like in videos and clips of her in public, I don't think I've ever seen her with like bodyguards and stuff. But I think it's time. I think, babe, your net worth and your network is has reached a certain status where it's like you might need to start traveling with some big dudes.
Yeah, I agree.
But good luck to her. On a happier note, though, the strike is over. The girls can get back to work. The girls can get back to work.
And I'm really, really happy about this because the actors, hey, really
Y'all held
held
out.
out.
Babe,
Really
y'all held
held
out.
out in a way they have never held out before. And I was like, wow, I'm so proud. I'm so proud. I just, I want the best for my people. I am cautiously optimistic because I don't know the details of the
Specifics of the deal.
negotiations yet. And I really need to see what this AI protection is looking like, because the way these studios were adamant
Baby.
about getting some AI actors in there, they're like, if you're getting paid more than 30K, 40K for something, then we should be able to replace you with AI for the rest of your life.
That's wild. That's nasty
Excuse
work.
me?
Nasty work.
We should be able to have AI of you for your whole life. No. And this was after a month. This was like what they said last week. That's like that was like their newly. This is like them saying, fine.
Those
Fine.
were the terms the studio executives that were coming to the table with. They were like, if we pay you more than X, we have to be able to get. Oh hell
In
no!
November, that's them trying to negotiate. After this has been
Yeah,
going
y'all
on
would have
over
caught hands. Y'all would have caught
really trying to be
hands.
like, yeah, fine, we'll just pay y'all the service. So I want to see what that looks like, but I am so happy that SAG held their ground for real. She really did.
She is that
Shout
girl.
out to the girls.
She held it out
Shout
for
out
y'all.
to the actors.
All the shows is coming back now. I need the girls on work. I need the girls in press. I need the girls doing junkets. I need the girls release the trailers. Release all the motherfucking trailers.
The Abbott Elementaries. We want season renewals. I need these announcements yesterday.
Babe, not only I need bring back The Boys. I have been waiting for that show on Amazon to come back.
Okay, that's
The Boys needs
to been out gone for an eternity.
Child, I am ready for them to return. Please, I'm begging.
The Invincible, she came out with episode 1. If you're
2 is out now.
Oh,
if
really?
you haven't seen it, yeah, episode 2. Yeah, I think it comes out every Thursday night.
Bet.
So I'm about to tune in after we finish this recording. I will be tuning in to episode 2. What else is? I'm just happy that like we can get back to shows. It's already like winter, and usually around this time is like when a lot of shows go on hiatus. A lot of people like are just like, okay, we're hitting pause. We're gonna before we get back into like spring,
the holidays.
Yeah. So it's like, okay, great. So now I have to wait through the holidays for all my shows to come back. I'm like, ugh. Come on, y'all time this really.
They better call Tyler Perry and tell him what kind of schedule you be on.
sis.
No, because then the actors gonna go on strike all over.
They're gonna be like, hold up, y'all trying to overwork us for this bullshit. No. You know why else I'm really glad that the strike is over. You wanna know why else I'm glad?
Why?
So that some of these closed mouth, non-lyric enunciating ass R&B male singers can go back to fucking acting. Trevor Jackson, I'm talking to you.
What?
Trevor Jackson, I'm talking to you.
Girl, now.
Leave the damn song alone. First, it was Tank, and I love me some Tank. But he was over there fucking non-enunciating. Did y'all go to the Ariana Grande school of like non-enunciation like lyrics? No. Then comes out fucking overacting ass Trevor Jackson with this remix or, feature. I'm like, ain't nobody asked for this. Ain't nobody want this. Like, he did this to the song, what is it? Poland by Lil Yachty.
I took the walk. That's the only way I sing the song now. I'm sorry.
I took a walk to Poland. My wrist. I'm like, what is this? Babe, nobody asked for this. Like, no one asked for it. Nobody.
It's actually a skill to be able to change your face and morph your face that many times in 2 seconds. Like,
girl, I was just like, is he okay?
They said he sounded like
he needs some milk. Like, sir, be fucking for real.
I think this is why it's important for you to grow up at least a little bit ugly. When you grow up at least a little bit ugly, you have the self-awareness, okay? To know
to not do certain shit.
To see yourself and how other people will see you and how to present yourself. When you grow up fine your whole life, you think no matter what I do, babes, I'm fine. Like, babes, you needed a little bit of that. You need some trauma maybe to bring some character into you, because I think because everybody's blaming Chris Brown, but this is the Trey Songz effect. Trey Songz is making music like this at 17 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're not well. You're not well. And I think because you think you're so fine no matter what you do or what you look like, you're going to look good. You don't.
Somebody said, I read somewhere on Twitter, they were like, Trevor Jackson is giving cum face. With all these facial expressions.
Y'all are out of pocket.
Or somebody else literally put the audio of that one gospel singer.
Marvin Sapp.
Yes! You saw that?
I can't remember the freaking song.
I was like,
that is
dying.
The energy. That's what he needs to. He needs to start covering gospel songs.
That will allow him to do all that emoting, all the runs, all the shenanigans, antics.
Friday. I was just like, we want to know you're feeling your music then, not to make me sweat, make me water.
Yeah. Go back to let it. Trevor.
Make me harder. Goodbye.
And then he did I was like, I'm done.
Make me harder.
I was like, this is not what the song is for, sir.
So you thought you ate that.
And the girls have been dragging the fuck out of him across every single social media. I'm talking Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Black Twitter, baby. They said, Trevor, enough is enough.
I feel like he'd be such an animated friend. And I'm all for the animations.
And this is why he's an actor and why I'm glad the strike is over so he can get back to fucking grownish. Okay?
He's a creator.
Take his ass back to grownish. Please. Trevor. Like, if you want to do all that, well, I guess she's right. Go ahead and get into gospel. Take your ass back to Let It Shine. Take your ass back to Let It Shine. Okay? Please. Call Coco. Call him. Because, no.
Call Tyler James Williams.
Exactly. Actually, not Tyler, because, he's low-key a little canceled right now, but we're not too much on that. Yeah.
Not too much on him.
People said they might just pause the scenes of Gregory on Abbott because of Ooh. Yup. They said, we're not rooting for Greg and Janine no more. It's definitely bring back, what's his name?
Oh, Vic. What's his name?
Yeah.
Vic Mensa? Is that his name?
Vic Mensa? Who? I thought it was Vic something.
That's not his name? I thought it was Vic Mensa.
No, not the rapper.
Oh, the one.
Greg's friend. Yeah, Gregory's friend.
Yeah.
They said, bring him back. We want him back.
He's Queen Elizabeth. Did you see that video?
No, what is that from?
It's from like 2019. He said, "Rest in peace, Queen Elizabeth." That's for to my mom. Everything he said in that aged so well too, so well.
Chef's
Maybe we should
kiss.
bring him back.
But yeah. Speaking of music, girl, the Grammy nominations are out and the girls are taking it. The girls are taking it. Our girl Victoria Monet, Miss On My Mama, On My Hood. Actually, that's not it. I guess that's actually Miss On My Mama got nominated for 7, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7
Yeah.
Grammy nominations.
Damn. Wow.
Sim, about Sim Lono. Yeah, she got Sim nominations, which I'm very happy for. And since we're talking about Tyla, Miss Wada, she also got nominated for a Grammy. Make me harder. Make
That was
me
your
lose.
song, honey.
Babes, that and On My Mama have been eating up the airways all summer long. Well, actually, towards the end of the summer, actually, because they didn't come out till like August, right?
I think it was earlier than August.
No, it was On My Mama. No, On My Mama definitely came out later, though. Either way.
Listen.
Jesus is the one. Yes, he is.
Jesus.
He's the one. Free Palestine. Free TK. Jesus. R.I.P. Betty White. She ain't dead before when she died, because I know it's coming up.
Vince Staples. Vince Staples.
And that's on God. I ain't playing by my Lord and Savior. I'm on my job. If you ain't a Christian, I'ma stab you in the face. If it ain't about Jesus, I'ma hit you with this cake.
Let me finish this fucking story, girl.
He said R.I.P. Betty White, Free Palestine. Sorry, okay. That not Queen Elizabeth, Betty White.
No, I just figured out who I was talking about. Vince Staples. That's who they need to bring back.
Oh, Vince Staples. That's his name. Who's Vic Mensa? Why did
girl, I don't know.
V.I.
VIC. I get it. Anyway, so Tyla is also nominated. Iris Star is nominated for Rush, babes.
Ooh, purr.
I'm excited. I'm so excited for her because I know one thing old girl's gonna do. She gonna pull up in some moon boots and a mini skirt that is this close to showing her hoo ha, and I'm lit.
They're taking it, honey. They taking it.
In the words of Issa Rae, I'm rooting for everybody black, and I'm gonna add on top of that, and I'm rooting for everybody female. And if they win over anybody white, I'm throwing my phone at the remote. At the TV, I mean. I'm throwing the remote at the TV. Shut up. You know what I meant.
I was just making sure, you know?
Because in the past, the Grammys have definitely done their business. Yeah, some nasty work they be doing. Nasty work the Grammys be doing. It was last year. Because I remember we were all together watching it when Mr. Harry Styles won Album of the Year over motherfucking Renaissance. Nasty work.
There were so many good nominations, even if they didn't give it to Beyonce.
In the words of Wendy Williams, death to them all.
Anyways.
That is how Brian gets canceled every episode. Because he'd be calling Wendy Williams. Because she was right.
Okay, we'll just get you a Wendy Williams type show.
Oh yes, give me a Terrell show. I'll go on YouTube and do a Terrell show. I'll host like a song association.
He ain't asked nobody for permission, okay?
Oh, have you been seeing his season finale? He got all of Destiny's Children except for Farrah
and Beyonce.
No, Beyonce's coming later on. Beyonce's gonna be like season 6. No, season
Farrah,
7.
I don't even know why I included her. Did she count? I didn't even know she was a Destiny's Child. No,
Farrah. No, I'm saying he got everybody but Farrah.
Because she's not one. I thought she was like a half child.
Babe, I don't even think she was even on the album.
It was like if Kim.
She was the step cousin of Destiny.
Kim and Chris got married and Chris had a child. That's how long that would have been Kim's child. Them 72 days don't count, babe. That's not an actual child.
Babe, just like a job, you did not pass your 90-day probationary period, so You are not considered
count.
an
Department of
employee.
Labor ain't even counting you as an employee.
Babe, you can't even put that shit on your resume.
Nah.
Farrah.
Recommendation, no referral, nothing.
Nah, even Keke, even what's her name? Not Keke. Keely White, Keely from Cheetah Girls. Remember when they had that like girl group reality TV show? She
Oh
came for
yeah.
her. She that was my favorite.
What
Um,
she say?
she said she was like, I was in the platinum selling group. She was like, and so was I. She was like, but were you though? She was like, I was one of the most like high selling record. I was on that record. She was like, but did you sing on it? She was like, yeah, I did. Say my name, say my name. I was like, girl, no. She swore up and no. I will say that clip of her being told it's better to have your luggage than not be able to get home.
That is the only thing I know her for, and I was always confused who this lady was.
Yeah,
She was ever actually on Destiny's Child.
yeah.
I thought, Destiny's Child been through a lot of people. I felt like.
No, but listen, they had Latoya, Latavia, Latoya and Latavia were like founding members. They get like a plaque as founding members because they were there before Destiny Child was Destiny's Child. Before
Michelle was there, right?
Before Michelle was there, they were like the OGs. They're actually who you hear singing in "Say My Name." If you didn't know.
Oh wow! Perfect.
Yeah. And then I think was it Latavia or Latoya? One of them was on the Terrell show. He was like, they were like, yeah. It was just weird. One day I was just chilling at home watching, and they said world premiere "Say My Name" music video, and I saw the music video and I heard my voice, but I didn't see myself, which is really unfortunate. But the girls
That's
made up in
really how
Houston.
these girl groups were, especially in the 90s. Like, it was cutthroat, babe.
Baby.
That's why Diddy thought he was trying to make the band with, because he was like, we need that cutthroat energy, because they did not play.
Was it Danny DeCane? Was that the group?
Yeah.
Diddy and Danny DeCane is a whole nother story.
Right.
But the girls made up in Houston at the Renaissance show. Everybody but Farrah was there.
Renaissance. Farrah was there?
Huh? No, I'm saying everybody but Farrah was there.
Because I just don't understand why she's included in
the conversation.
No shade to this woman. Like, I have nothing against her. I just did not realize that even in a point in time, like,
she was ever. Yeah, a lot of people, and it's so funny to hear like the new generation when they're like, who are these like three other women? Like, I have only ever known Destiny's Child to be Beyonce, Kelly, Michelle. It's like, nah, girl, real children of Destiny.
No, there was
there's two. I just
remember looking at the CDs and I'd be like, there's these two other ladies. I see their faces.
Writings on the Wall. On the Writings on the Wall album, yeah. I was like, when I got that album, I was like, who are these ladies?
Who are these folks? Who are these niggas?
Who that lady over there in that chat?
And then, we grew up a couple years older. We're like, y'all OGs. We need to put some respect
on their names. Exactly.
Yeah.
But, well, actually, that brings us to our topic of this episode, girl. Friendships. Male and female all around. Okay. I know we touched on why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? I'm glad we touched on it a little bit when we were talking about Darius and Sharonis. Men, what is holding y'all from having intimate friendships? Because niggas can't. Damn, they don't talk. Did you see that TikTok that I sent you? It was like about the girl who was just like, men can't have men.
I saw that.
Yeah, for some reason, why is it that men can't have intimate relationships or like really close, friendships? But then they be talking about women, how they be like falling out with every single person every 2 to 3 business days. And you just like,
I feel like both are such extremes. Like, I wouldn't say men can't have intimate friendships, and I don't feel like women be, holding like walking on eggshells in friendships, just waiting to pull the rug out from other women. Like, I feel like there's truth to both, but we're definitely somewhere in the middle.
But I'll definitely say that my friendships with women in my life are much more like deeper than the friendships that I've had with men. But also for me is like a game, individual. It's like friendships with men for me have also been kind of traumatic, or like my relationship with like other cis hetero men has been traumatic to the point where it's like, I don't know if I want to be friends with y'all motherfuckers. In the words of Miss what's her name? I forget her name. Oh my gosh, she's the problematic one. I was in the 212 on the Uptown. In the words of Zalia Banks, I don't want to share nothing with y'all. Y'all bitches is everywhere. In the words of her, like, I don't want to share nothing with y'all. Y'all bitches is everywhere. Like, I've just had a very traumatic, experience with cis hetero men and friendships, and them also assuming that, like, because I'm gay, I'm somewhat like wanting more than just a friendship. It's like, nigga, you not that cute. And every time you ask me to be put out with my friends, I tried, nigga. They say you ugly. Sorry. So if they said, why you think I would be the one? Like, huh? No. But like, as I've grown and as like I've met men who have been, who aren't like fucking problematic or who aren't homophobic, who are allies. Valentina, ally. It's like great. I can have these like friendships. We can bond over our commonalities, our similarities, like things that we love, our nerdiness and shit like that, and that's great. And I feel like I've definitely started now that I'm in like my god, late 20s. Ew. Now that I'm in my late 20s, I've definitely started to develop like much deeper friendships with men. But when I talk to them and ask them about their friendships with other cis hetero men, I kind of get the idea that it's very much surface level. Like, I'm like, so when y'all get together, what the fuck do y'all talk about?
Talk about the game. We talk about gambling. We talk about who's winning this weekend.
You talk about like
money on.
Yeah, it's like I need y'all to start having these deeper connections, because then you learn the bullshit that your friends be up to, and then you can hold them accountable for the bullshit that they do. That's really why.
If all y'all talk about is the game, honey. You can't talk about, hey, why are you abusing your girlfriend, if all y'all talk about is when the Lakers and the Celtics are playing.
Talk about some, your parlay or fucking DraftKings or whatever. Like, I need y'all to stop. I need y'all to stop talking about how y'all can get to this money and start talking about how y'all can get to this mental. Okay? Okay. Period. That's the end of the podcast. That's a word right there. I need...
I think I lost you there for a second. I think you're back.
All right. But yeah, like I really need y'all to have these like much deeper conversations with each other and like start to really get to know, because then you also get to realize like y'all have a lot of shared trauma that y'all don't realize.
Okay.
But from a female perspective, go ahead, Wageshi. What's it like on the other side? Because y'all be having y'all ghetto nonsense too.
Okay, let's talk about it. Because, females, we love to chat. Let's have a chat. Let's have a good chat.
Y'all love to be like, girl, let's dive into why you think you deserve less. Girl, I know you've been lying and you need somebody to talk to. Girl, like, yelling all loud in the middle of an Olive Garden. In the middle of a fucking Olive Garden over some dollar margaritas.
Honey, over some free bread rolls. Talk about, girl, give me another round, please. What you mean? So you leaving him today? When?
Yeah.
We'd be ready to sit with our girls and talk about, let me tell you about all the trauma that I went through instead of talking to a therapist. That's where we have it wrong. Pero, I love a good girl friendship. Like, it's like a sisterhood. Like, okay, because I have a sister, and I talk to her about everything. Honey, she is indeed my therapist. I need to be talking to a therapist, but I have her. And with girl friendships, I feel like when I have these friends, I know who I can talk to, and I can't talk to everybody about everything. But that girl, I know I can talk to her when I need a fun night out. And I just want to get down and I want to think about my problems, and she gonna hype me up. That girl, I know she gonna tell me about all her life's problems, and I can console her. We can go get pizza, hot dogs, wings. That girl, I know I can sit there for hours, scroll on my phone, and just have her next to me, and we just chilling. And it's nice because as a human being, you want different interactions with different kinds of people. And I feel like with women, it's so easy to have that in girl friendships, especially if it's a girl you trust, to just be like, yeah, that's my dog. Like, I don't like,
that's my dog.
There's this
That's my dog. Me and my dog.
There's this obsession about birthdays. It's not what this is all about. Like, I get, like, some people really care about their birthdays. But I think y'all are forgetting that birthdays are meant to symbolize. The birthday rhetoric is symbolizing how deep and how superficial girls care about each other. Both. It's not literally, not every girl cares, like, oh my god, you forgot my birthday. Like, I was not keeping track of which one of my friends didn't tell me happy birthday.
So that you can reciprocate that same amount. And like, how long was their paragraph? How long does mine need to be? Do I need to be like, how many emojis of I love yous do I need to send?
Exactly.
As opposed to like, how many did she give me on my birthday? So
yeah, I think people are taking it literally, and y'all are forgetting that symbolism exists. I think birthdays was used as a symbol to reference like girls care about the little things with each other and the deeper things. Like, oh my god, like, you got excited for my birthday, you told me happy birthday, you remember the little things about me. Like, that matters a lot in our friendship. But also when we talk and we tell each other things, we remember it. Like, we keep it in note. Like, you don't want to find yourself talking to somebody and you're telling them something and you're telling them the same story over and over and over again because you're like, okay, clearly you're not listening to me. Like, does the things that I say to you even matter? Like, I think that's what the whole birthday rhetoric was supposed to represent, instead of being like, oh, I'm gonna lose my friend because she didn't remember my birthday, blah 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 blah. Like, no, babes, it's the standard. I don't wanna attack men on this, but some of these videos where y'all talking about, oh man, we don't care about that kind of stuff. Guess what? Your girlfriend does, and y'all get interviewed on these streets, and they ask, when is your girlfriend's birthday? What is her middle name? What is your child's name? And y'all don't remember. So maybe it's time to start reprioritizing the things that you think are important, and, you know, not only translate that in your friendship, but your relationship as well. Because, babes, you're not in a relationship with that man, and he might not care about if you remember his birthday, but your girlfriend does, okay? And your girlfriend cares if you remember her middle name. Your girlfriend cares if you remember her favorite color. So maybe we need to start reshifting our priorities.
I think also, like you said, my name was Wangeshi and I have something to say. But no, I think I definitely agree with you. Points, you made some very valid points. I will say, as somebody who's majority of my life, a lot of my friendships have been with women. Yeah, I've kind of picked up on the fact that, like, in having those relationships, like, I start noticing the little things. I pick up on the little things. Like, when I'm, like, having conversations, I'm like, oh, yeah, I remember that was the girl that you were talking about the other time when you were telling me that you were having this issue with her. Da-da-da. Yep, no, okay, go ahead, continue. And it's like, oh, so you were listening. I'm glad. And it's like, and like I'm saying, now that I have, like, you know, somewhat of, like, close male friendships, I'm like, y'all really need to pay attention when y'all girl be talking. Because one thing, when she be talking to you about her stressful day at work, and you tell her,
remember Marjorie from 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Because then she gonna be like, oh, now she's not only looking at you as her boyfriend, but also as her friend. Mm-hmm. Because one thing, if your boyfriend becomes your friend and you can kiki with your boyfriend, babe, that's y'all the best relationship. Y'all have a time. Because let me tell you something. As much as dudes like to say, y'all girls be talking about the most invalid, like, like shallow. Niggas love to spill tea. Niggas love to kiki. Niggas love to kiki. Y'all be, because the amount of times that I've seen y'all, like, perk your ears up when we talking shits, y'all be like, oh, Y'all just be talking about sitting back, talking about something. No, it's cool. Y'all just keep talking. Then you hear one thing, be like, huh? And then literally that's what they be like, and then they'll chime in, they be like, but ain't that the, oh shit, y'all love a Keke. Y'all love a Keke.
They be acting like they're not into reality shows until their girls put them on, and now they like, hey yo, it's Tuesday. Like, doesn't Real Housewives come on? Like,
but that's what I'm saying. If y'all in male relationships, if y'all would literally just take the time to sit and get to know, and I don't know if it's like the whole like machismo, toxic masculinity bullshit that's keeping y'all from like getting closer with your bros or whatever. Like, I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, y'all need to get the fuck over it, please. Okay, because you'll have so much more fulfilling relationships, so much like better friendships when you are able to connect on that like deeper level with each other. I feel like, because then you could definitely start kikiing with your boys.
Okay.
Like, don't worry about what nobody else can say, but when you can still gossip with the boys, I know y'all like to gossip because the way y'all talk shit about each other. Come on now.
Yeah, I think, I don't know. Maybe we need like a cishet male episode.
I feel like that's probably what was missing from this conversation. We should have invited one of the niggas in this.
One of the niggas here will be like, well, no, let me tell you how it is, and this is when we talk about it. That'll be part 2, you know, we'll bring on.
Of that conversation. But I think there's definitely growth to be had within this. I think, and I think I see it now more with like this the millennials and the Gen Z coming up is like, y'all are taking, mental health more seriously, especially with Black men, and like checking in with each other a lot more and like having those deeper conversations, realizing that y'all share a lot of traumas, and like especially with like a lot of these who's the one podcast that
Thank you, Shits and Gigs.
There's Shits and Gigs.
Thinking of
them boys, I love them.
I actually be like, I missed you. Did you miss me? I love you, bro. And they'll talk about things that go.
Yeah. Nah, Fuhad don't be about that I love you stuff, but James be like, I love you. You're like, yeah, bro. Okay, cool. But Fuhad be just like, bro, I'm just chilling. All right, pause. Yeah. They love to do that. Pause. But I think it's like, just get over yourselves, honestly. Like, if your bro's not checking, like, no, girl, ain't nobody gonna think otherwise if y'all that close. Like if you really had to ask like your boyfriend, like his closest male friend, what is his last name? What is his middle name actually? They're gonna be like, what? I don't know. That's just James from down the street.
We've known each other for 16 years. We don't care about little shit like that. It's like, why is that little to you? Let's unpack that. Okay, what are the major things that matter? What do you know about his life that's major to you? That's if it's not his middle name, what is it?
What is keeping y'all from knowing the smaller details about each other? The small, intimate details about each other? Because sometimes, like, that shit matters. Like that video, like the time we were talking about Valentine's Day and, like, giving men flowers. And it was like, imagine if, like, dudes could just, like, be, like, grateful of each other and be able to give each other flowers. If the whole, like, toxic masculinity was removed from it, niggas would be so much nicer when they got flowers from each other. Oh, my God. Y'all need to...
Now you have to be like, oh no, why you get this? Oh, pause. Oh, you
pause, bro. Why you give me flowers?
To say, oh, I'm straight. Let me just remind you that I'm straight and I can't just appreciate a nice gift.
But then you know what would also have to be removed on top of the toxic masculinity? It's that guard up that they all have with each other. In order for them to be able to give, but also be able to receive that kind of love, they would have to remove that wall. And actually be like, damn, I got to remove all these bricks that I've had to build my... like this wall to keep a distance from everybody else so that nobody gets close enough to know the real me. Because if they know the real me, then I would be like worried, would they actually like me? Would they still be friends with me? Come on, somebody. I'm preaching to somebody today, baby. This sermon is going off.
I kind of commend men for being able to hang out with each other for so long and not know. That's a talent. Not know what.
Babe!
About your friend. Not know what. You don't know how many siblings they got. You don't know how long they've lived in your state. You don't know their favorite color. You don't know the most traumatizing event that's happened to you. Like, not...
But then when you ask...
men. I'm not saying all men. But for those men that really don't know a thing, that's a skill and a talent that has been practiced. That doesn't just happen. That is
You hone
intentional.
that. That's something that you hone over years and years
Intentional
and
work.
years. You
Yes.
like when you get introduced to somebody, it's like you figure out like the right questions to ask. So you seem somewhat interested, but it's only
You're
ever
not
on a
sharing
surface
a
level.
thing. You're not sharing a thing with that person.
Baby. He knows your favorite team is the Lakers, your favorite player is LeBron.
Your
He knows
favorite
you went
drink
to
is
so and
Don
so.
Julio.
Yeah, your favorite drink is Don Julio. If you
You've
go out,
threatened
these
me
are
three
the
times a
like
week now.
he
But
knows you
hey,
go to the gym.
maybe.
He knows you used to be an ex football player, but that's it. That's it. Nothing deeper.
Right.
But meanwhile, us the girls,
The
meanwhile,
girls is on the other side.
over a glass of Sauvignon Blanc. Bitch, do you remember that trauma you were telling me about how your auntie did that to you when you were younger? So now this is why you act the way you do,
We've
bitch.
known each other for 2 weeks and we've told each other our most traumatized
I need y'all to understand these bitches are spilling each other's their hearts in the girls' bathroom to absolute strangers.
strangers.
I have been
That's
inside
the
the girls'
other
bathroom
end.
before, like at the club when y'all hoes is drunk, right? And when I tell you the amount of like, oh my god, I love you, like you will hear a girl complaining about her problem, and the entire bathroom chimes in. It's like, nah, girl, she fucked up for that. She's not really your friend, and we all need to go out there, and we are all have your back. And these girls, and literally, when I tell you, they will follow each other on Instagram. And
Yes.
literally 2, 3 years down the line, you'd be like, who is this girl that's on your Instagram? Oh, that's Katie. I met her at the club and so. And me and her really
Yes.
vibed and we were gonna start a business together. Da 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 da. Mind you, it's all like just like
Okay,
drunk
interesting.
talking. But for some reason, they've created that bond. And forever, from now forevermore,
We will be
here, babe.
babes. Yes.
Here.
I'm still going to hang out with a girl that I met 3 weeks ago at the club, at the bar. We were talking. She was telling me about her boyfriend. I was telling her about my boyfriend. Her boyfriend was there. It wasn't like back talking. We're like, oh my God, like we all got a link. Like we're all going to do something. And she be messaging me on IG now. I be messaging her. It's great. It's really great. And I love it because there's so many layers of friendships. Like some people who know me deep, 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 deep.
Deep,
And then there's
deep,
some
deep,
people who know
deep,
me
deep,
like it's
deep,
about
deep,
having a
deep.
good time. But honey, there's levels to this. I think that's what some men are missing. And take this all with a grain of salt. I'm a cishet woman, okay? I only know so much. And I'm just from the outside looking in. But I think men are missing those different layered friendships. Like, yeah, you can have the people that just know your favorite drink or just your sports team. But you can also have those people where it's like y'all can get deep, y'all can talk. You need to have some bros for real. Or if it's a girl, you need to have like girls for real. But with your male friendships, there's a certain connection, a certain bond you'll have as men that y'all should be able to get deep. You need it. I feel like it's part of the human experience to
Cause
have that.
Because then I'm very weary of a man who doesn't have another man to go to confide in about the most intimate details of his relationship.
It's
Married,
sad.
girlfriends, fiance, whatever. Who are you as a man going to have very intimate, like deep conversations about the shit going on in your relationship with your girlfriend? Your
And not
girlfriend has her
even
girlfriend.
okay.
Who do you have?
Who do you have? And not even just about your relationship, literal life, your job, like the stresses at home, like your mental health, like somebody just be like, yo, I just need to vent today. There's just a certain, it just hits different when you're talking to another dude about it. It's just gonna hit different. It's like black people, like if I'm venting to another black person, my black friend versus a white friend, it's a different dynamic simply based off our identities. So it's
Babe,
like,
and
why wouldn't you want that for somebody who has a shared identity with you?
come on now.
You should have it.
And then, honestly, I feel like we could even delve deeper. Let's talk. Let's not just black men. Now we get to African men. Girl, them niggas don't know shit
Have
about nobody.
African men known true friendship in their lives? Somebody that they can
Hey,
cry to and yell to, vent to, just be like, hey.
because black men are one thing, but at least black men are changing and they're learning and they're becoming better somewhat. On very slowly, but somewhat. Now African men, Jesus.
I pray.
Ah,
I
hey, that is
pray.
somebody. That's a demographic that that's a small percentage of the population that we are stronghold praying for, baby. When I tell
Always.
like
Always.
congregation, throw your hands up, lay your hands out. and we just pray
Spirits of putting a front.
that they just they're released from this like pent up. I don't know what it is.
All they know is to protect and provide babes. That's what they were socialized to do. And they're like, now
Long as you bring food to,
out,
long as you bring food to
provide,
the table, provide shelter, and make sure everybody else in the house taken care of. Your problems are everything else you got going on is. And for some reason, this is gonna sound really this light bulb moment. This might have somewhat of a correlation as to why there's such a alcoholism problem among African men. Did I say too much? Did I say too much?
Episode, child, we gotta wrap this up. You gonna get the feds out this. You gonna get the
babe. That is where I'm leaving it. I'm gonna leave it there. I think that that's why there's such a strong I think there's a correlation between that, the lack of camaraderie or being able to have somebody to confide in, like as a friend, and the alcoholism issue, and also the cheating problem among African men as well. Because y'all look for intimacy on a friendship level inside the bodies of these other women that are not your wife. Baby, you over there laid up talking bullshit about your wife with this girl that just wants your money. You over here spending your money in your pockets at the bar. The bartender just wants the tip, babe. He don't care about what you got going on at home.
They will quicker confide in a bartender than their actual male friends. Hey.
But that's where I'm gonna leave it. That's my 2 cents on the matter. Yeah. I think that's a great way. That's a great place to pause this conversation until we have a cis hetero to represent them. I think that whenever we revisit this conversation later in the season, we'll definitely have more representation, because we don't want to alienate our male demographic and make them feel like we just attack.
Right.
Babe, listen, we've said it once again, and even though Wangeshi definitely told me it's not, this is a safe space for y'all to, whenever y'all want to come and talk. We don't want y'all to feel.
Honestly, having those conversations with other people outside of those who look and think like us is important. So
you never want to be in an echo chamber.
Y'all's perspective. Don't get us wrong. We gonna have y'all here, and I'm sure y'all gonna let us know anyway.
And you know what? If you are a cis het man listening to this podcast episode and you're like, nah, y'all chatting shit, I want to get on. Let me speak my 2 cents. We will send you a mic, babe. We will send you a mic and let you know the time and place to pull up on this pod so you can share your thoughts. But with that said, girl,
let's shout out to female friendships.
Period. Y'all up one. Female friendships up one.
And friendships with our queer community, because also another
allies
that knows how to get deep.
Allies. But no, let me ask you this before I wrap this up. What are you loving? What are you hating? Did you even think about this week? Because I have a few.
Oh, okay. I'm loving Wicked Whims on The Sims. If you know, you know, you know, you know. I can't get into too much detail. All I know is
Wicked what?
Wicked Whims. My sim is a player, and she getting that. Okay.
Period.
And what am I hating? Abuse against women. I'm just hating that so much. Leave us alone. We're not doing anything to you except maybe being bad, talking bad. Don't mean you can put your hands on us.
Especially against Black women.
Because especially, look at the rates. Look at the rates, y'all. If you don't know the statistics.
The numbers are staggering.
Look it up. It's like 3 times more likely. Look it up. Okay, what are you loving? What are you hating?
What am I loving? I'm loving Solace. I'm loving Solace. I said this earlier in the episode. I'm loving having time to myself, having a space to myself with no one else to deal with. It's great. My mind I'm able to think. I'm able to have concise thoughts, and my mind not be everywhere where every single, I love that. Oh my God. if this is what living alone is like, I never want to go back, but I have to go back, and I'm hating it. I'm loving I'm loving Solace. That is what I'm loving. What am I hating? I'm hating Zillennial beige as an interior design. Zillennial beige. First it was millennial gray.
Yeah.
First it was millennial gray. Now it's Zillennial beige. Kim Kardashian started this fucking bullshit. She lives in a fucking mausoleum. Not all y'all hoes want to live in a mausoleum too. Y'all want to live in this like fucking clinical ass spaces. Like I saw this one TikTok of this girl. She was doing like before and after of like what her boyfriend's apartment looked like before she came in, and then after when she redid. Have you seen this? You've seen this, haven't you?
Yeah.
And the internet is like, put his shit back. Put all his shit back. You scrub the personality, the character from that man's apartment. Put it all back. Completely. And honestly, it was one of those like, it was like a cute, like, it was a kitschy, but it wasn't like bachelor apartment. It had a cute like little L-shaped couch with an ottoman. There was like little knickknacks and kitchen, stuff on like the windowsill. It was a small like 1-bedroom apartment, but still the kitchen was like nicely designed. Oh my God, the lighting fixture in the living room was so beautiful. Like it had this cute ambient like glass, like pink light. It was same in the kitchen. There was like this yellow light. There was like this really incredible like 1920s like Art Deco like France poster. The kitchen had a vibe to it. Like you could see yourself just like throwing on some like Chet Baker and just like jazz and like just cutting up some like food, making like some pasta with like a glass of red. Like I could see the vision this man had when he designed this apartment when he was living alone. His girlfriend got her hands on it and turned it into like Zillennial beige. Everything was beige. And it was so clinical, and it was so disgusting. Like in my heart of hearts, as somebody who loves it, I consume interior design like it's a fucking Thanksgiving meal. I love that shit down, and I like pay attention to like trends and stuff that are going on. And I'm like, I'm sick of Zillennial beige. I'm over it. I'm done. I need you people to stop. Whoever started this, and I blame Kim Kardashian because of her damn mausoleum ass house. I blame her. Y'all need to let that shit go. Let it go, please. Because everybody on the internet, like the entire TikTok was like, girl, you ruined that man's apartment. I don't know what you thought she was doing, but she was like, I'm taking it all in, constructive criticism. I was like, girl, you need to change it back. Put everything back, please.
Right, you took the pictures, use them to set it back up.
Because she even repainted. And I'm like, ooh, girl, you might need to put that paint back. I know he was sitting back somewhere like, oh, the internet is on my side. Because I have a feeling they were fighting about that interior design for a minute before it actually like hits.
Yeah, because his place actually looked like it had like intention, like something he could
Yeah. For a man to have an apartment that looked like that, kudos to him. He seemed like somebody who had like male friends he has intimate relationships with, That's what it was giving. It was giving the apartment of a man who has intimate friendships with other men. Come on, somebody. That's what it's giving. If you've seen the TikTok, you know what it is. Wangeshi, please link it in the link when we release so people can see the nonsense.
That's really...
And on that note, you know who I am. You know who she is. It's the Untitled Africans podcast. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, rate, do all the good shit. Find us wherever podcasts are found. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Untitled Africans Pod. And check out our Instagrams.
Review for real, comment for real. Like, we're not just saying that. I know you hear every episode, but it really helps us like feel motivated to do this. It helps us feel loved, and it helps us feel like we're not talking to an abyss. Like people are actually listening.
And even if we are talking to an abyss, as long as you get one echo back,
one echo back, baby.
We will keep doing it just for that one.
Keep going. Imagine you're stranded on a desert island with your friend. You've been there for 30 days, and you're like, "This is the two of us until we find a way out of here." The thing is that voice in the distance.
We're here. keep going. We're gonna be like,
It's
okay.
running. Now we got motivation for 30 more days.
Period. No, but for real though, send us your love on YouTube, your love on all our social media platforms at Untitled Africans Pod. We love y'all for listening.
Appreciate ya.
And on that note, girl,
Bye.
bye. Do I even know how to do this intro?
Fuck that music. It ain't playing. I'm done.